We're all hype over here. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome to the Summer Slimdown group. I'm nervous, man. Summer is here and Sister needs to get ready. So that's why we're here with you guys, so we can do this together. Who am I?
Who are you?
I'm Shelly. I forgot to introduce myself. I got all hype and woo-woo. So basically, I'm a little bit delirious. You need to back it on up like a U-Haul truck. Go on over there. Hey, Casey, call this little one. Sorry, this is the pace of life in the Gerodius household. Typically, it's full. A lot of people aren't used to living like this, but this is how we roll, and we work well under pressure with a lot of energy, a lot of kids, a lot of stuff going on. So I will right now apologize for anything you might catch on video in this group for the duration of this challenge, because we are going to be making videos, and there will be some
Chaos.
And bloopers. Yeah. So anyways, my name is Shelly Nottingham Herodiez. I have been a Team Beachbody coach now for this summer will be 3 years, and this has been one of the greatest pleasures and life-changing experiences in my life. And I didn't typically sign up to be a coach. It really found me. It became a passion because I was just like you 2.5, almost 3 short years ago, joining my first challenge group, listening to a video much like this from my coach and thinking, what the hell did I just get myself into? So that's what we're here for. This is your official introduction video, and we just kind of want to share openly kind of the structure of the group, what to expect, what is expected of you, because you signed up for a commitment, and great things happen through these groups and through accountability, and that's how I changed my life. I had lost 24.5 pounds, 9% body fat, and 14.5 inches in my first challenge. Who wants to lose that? Me, I'll lose it again, because it's like ebbs and flows, and sometimes we're at our best and sometimes we're maybe not doing so great, and that's why we need each other. That's why we need sisterhood and a community of people to keep us moving. There's power in numbers, and that's what these groups are all about. So that's kind of how I got here in a short, the long and short of it. If you ever want to hear more, I like to talk, so I'll talk to you about it. But this is my dear friend and coach on our team, Miss April Bennett.
Hello. Yes, I'm April Bennett, and I've been a coach a few months shy of a year.
Dang, can't even believe it's been a year already.
Yeah. And just like Shelly said, my story is very much the same. I was a challenger as well. Saw a post on Facebook, and...
No. Whose was it? It wasn't mine.
No, it wasn't yours. I'm sorry. We weren't friends yet then. And I had such great results, even just 1 week into it. Crazy. I literally 1 week into it signed up, wanted to be a coach, pay it forward. So
yep.
Here I am.
And that's how it happens, that quick. So whether you're here as a coach, a discount coach, a friend, a sister, a challenger, a customer, none of that shit matters. All that matters is that we're here together and we're all motivated to get these results. So we made some bullet points so we don't miss anything.
Yeah.
Because I tend to go off topic. I have some issues, like squirrel, shiny. I'm all over the place. Those of you who have come and have met me or talked to me before, you might know this about me, but I'm going to do my best to stay on track. So my first topic to talk about is intros. So we really want you guys to form a bond, because a bond is what? Go ahead. Anything. What is a bond? Put it out there. A bond is what? Freaking important. It's important in this. That's what I was looking for.
talking about the definition.
I want her to read my mind. I'm like, a bond is what? So a bond in this, we're delirious. A bond in these challenges is really, really important. It's really important that you guys get to know each other and you share openly, because if you're holding anything back, you're just holding yourself back. And furthermore, if you are holding something back and there might be somebody else in the group that is feeling the same way and maybe they're afraid, if everyone's holding back, we're not getting anywhere. You see what I mean? So I want you guys to be comfortable with each other and share openly. So today is day 1 in the group, basically, and it's referred to as week 0 or prep week, and I'll get into that next and what you could expect from this up and coming week. But this Sunday, we want you to do introductions. So you will be tagged shortly in a post that tells you, hey, welcome to the group. Please tell me a little bit about you. The number 1 is the 3 W's. It's who you are, what you are doing, what program, and what you hope to get out of it. So what's kind of a double what am I trying to say? Two-part question, if you will. So what you're doing and what you hope to get out of it. And number 3 would be your why. That is a big driving, motivating force. Why the hell are you here? Why are you doing this? Why have you chosen to put yourself first now? And why have you chosen to make it an important piece of your life. So that's that. So that will be your introduction. Everything that we do in this group is really what is it? We're really thorough. We really spell everything out for you. You're going to see the group structure, and you'll get, like, if you get into it today and you're like, what the hell are these crazy chicks talking about? That's normal. If you knew everything that was going to come, then I would be scared. But if you are feeling like a little bit lost, that's perfectly normal, and it's okay. And if you need anything, you just ask questions or follow the post. You'll see the structure. What about the other topic?
Yeah, also for the introduction, too. As people are posting their introductions on there, feel free to reply back, say welcome, and especially you might find someone that you have something in common with.
Yeah, PCOS, we have people with hyperthyroid, diabetes. I mean, we should be the misfits. We have so many ailments, but that's awesome to be able to interact with each other. Huge, huge, huge. Support. This is not April's group, and it's not Shelly's group. This is not our group. Your group, you make the energy, you make the environment. So good point, April. Next point, tell them how the tips work.
Oh, are we going to go down there?
Is that right? Yeah, because I guess. No, next, either one. Doesn't matter. Just roll with it.
Okay. Basically, how the tips are going to work, we'll just go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is you are going, every day, either myself or Shelly are going to post in the group like a daily tip. And this can range anywhere from daily motivation tip, recipe,
Hold on one
goals.
moment. Look at the freaking bat.
It's so beautiful. You did really good, actually.
Okay, we're back. Look at the bat.
A lot of these tips that we're going to post do require an action on your part.
Yeah, there's actions, calls to action that are in there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just look for those every day. Make sure to,
let us know you saw them, because the fact of the matter is we love to do this. We would do it anyways if nobody said anything, and that does happen sometimes, but it makes us feel good. When we go out of our way to really put together materials for you guys to push you to the next level, it's nice to see it reciprocated, and that's something that's expected of you. Read your tip every day and indicate that you've read it.
And there's usually like a method or reason why we posted that tip. So it's all part of your journey and the process and to get you those results. So.
Absolutely. It's all been structured a certain way because we have knowledge of how this works, and there literally are points in this process that mentally, which you guys, we could drive home and we probably will in some videos and tips, that mentally it's so important to be present. And what happens is week 2, week 3, people sometimes freak out. You're not invested. It's a journey. That's why it's called a journey. And this will make sense. I promise to you, it will make sense. So those, like she said, there's a reason, there's a method to our madness, if you will. Yeah. What else? Meal plan? Okay, so every single program, you guys all are probably in here because of a challenge pack, or you own a program, you own a workout program. These are all based on, this challenge is all based on Beachbody programs. Everybody has picked a program, and it doesn't matter. Pick your pony and stick with it, whichever one you want. If you're doing size, if you're doing 21 day fix, if you're doing the Master's Hammer Chisel, if you're doing 22-minute hardcore, whatever you're doing has a meal plan that came with it. I want you to trust in that meal plan and trust the process, because I didn't design the meal plan, and neither did she. But the best nutritionists and fitness professionals in the fitness world designed those, and they went through many, many test groups. So we know that they work. So if you trust in it and you follow it 110%, that's what you've committed to the best of your ability. Now, don't beat yourself up if you're like a crazy Coke drinker and it takes you a little bit to taper down and you go from drinking 6 Cokes to 4 Cokes a day. That's a win. If you could go to 2, win. If you go to 0, winning. So just don't beat yourself up, but really, if you want change, it's on the other side of what you currently do. What do they say? If you do the same thing and expect a different result, that's the definition of insanity. Don't be freaking insane. Don't think that you're going to sit back and eat the way you've been eating and do what you've been doing and get results, because this is not, you've come to the wrong place if you think that. This is an all-over transformation. It's not just the workout. A 30-minute workout a day is not going to change your life. It's more important to focus on the nutrition. The nutrition is key, and we have so many tips to help you with nutrition, a ton of tips. And we're going to post some. I'm not going to take too much time because I could go into nutrition for a long time, but your meal plan is there for a reason. Read it, soak it in, follow it. If it is not on your list, don't eat it. And don't be fooled, you guys. Don't be fooled. Don't get... yogurt and think that you're making the right choice because it's yogurt. There's different varieties of yogurt. So you really want to get comfortable reading labels and all that stuff, and we'll do some more tips about that, about label confusion. So we'll get into that. Next is, this is a good one.
Should we go back to that one? Okay, measurements. Mm-hmm. All right, and measurements. So wait till their pack comes in?
When your challenge pack comes in, or if you have a tape measure sitting around at your house, I want you to, we're going to also post we'll make bullet points so we don't forget to post these things that we're referencing, but there's a little app I think it is through Beachbody, isn't it? The 21 day, no, it might not be. Just search in your app store, 21 day, and we'll post a picture of it. Fit Tracker, F-I-T, not F-I-X, not like the 21 day fix. And there's actually plenty of measurement tracking, body apps that you could download on your app store. But when you get your challenge pack, you're going to get a little card that shows you where to measure. So we want you to take a tape measure and measure your chest, your waist, your hips, your left arm, your right arm, so forth and so on. And why is that, April? Why are we freaking measurement Nazis? Why are we so into those numbers?
I'll tell you why.
I'll tell you. You tell me, sister. You tell me why.
Well, here's the thing: is there's many different ways to measure your progress, and most all of us know the dreaded scale, and think that that's the number one way.
I have to weigh this amount. I have to weigh 130 pounds because that's what my body is.
Exactly, and that's so not true.
Yep.
So that's why we do the measurements, inches. Yes, because people lose. This is chaos. I was one of those people. I was not a person that lost a lot major pounds.
Especially if you don't have a lot of weight to lose. If you ladies don't have a lot of weight to lose. And especially if you're doing weight training and you're gaining muscle. Huge, because muscle weighs more than fat. And I far rather lose the inches than the weight. Granted, these programs, the way they're designed, are going to get you results. So you're going to see the number on the scale move. I mean, that's a given. But the measurements are really what matters. I remember when I did the 21 Day Fix Extreme right before I left to Cancun last spring, I was like, shit, I only lost like 3¼ pounds, and then I lost 9¼ inches. I was like, hell yeah. I could clearly see that my clothes fit better. So please do not start going crazy. Don't change your lifestyle and start following a meal plan and not have your measurements ready. We're going to ask you to do a couple things, and that's the reason for this week 0 or this preseason before you just go, changing your lifestyle, because we want to know how much you've actually changed. And they always say, what you measure, you improve upon. So you need to be tracking stuff.
And a lot of times as you go, you're working hard, you're eating correctly. You want to see something at the end of the week, even if it's just something small to get you through and push you for the next week.
That helps your psyche, and we are people of, we need proven results. We want to see results. We want to see tangible numbers on paper, or else we feel like failures, which there's so many non-scale victories besides inches. There's internally what you're doing for your body now that you're fueling it with superfoods. There's your energy. There's a plethora of stuff. People become, in these groups, I've seen people become free and clear of anti-anxiety medications, anti-depression medications. I have a girlfriend that had lupus. I watched her labs improve greatly by drinking Shakeology and exercise. So I could go on, and we're running long already, so I won't, but do your measurements, and then also do your weigh-in, right? So we're going to have a weigh-in every single week. We used to do it on Saturday, and it was called Staturday, but last month I switched it up because I find that if you weigh yourself Saturday morning, you kind of have a little celebration Saturday night if you feel like you lost 2.5 pounds, and we're not going to do that. So now we have like a mandatory measurement Monday. Mondays are our mornings. We weigh ourselves only once a week because it is not healthy to be jumping on the scale and obsessing on that number every single day. And if you are a freaky scale watcher, I will call your husband, your friend, your sister, your mother, your brother, and have them hide the scale. I've done it before. I swear to God I have. Have them hide the scale from you. Who cares? Get off the scale. The scale is more for us as coaches than it really even is for you. You're going to see the number change, but we want you to mentally know that every single Monday you're accountable to yourself, you're accountable to this group, and you have skin in the game. So what does that mean this week? You have to have your measurements done sometime this week before we start following our calendars this next Monday. That's what preseason is. So if you're wondering why there's a week 0, it's because this is much more than just getting a little DVD in the mail and going, oh, I'm going to make a lifestyle change. No, mentally you have to prepare. In your kitchen you have to prepare. In your lifestyle, make sure you have a workout area. schedule a time. When are you going to work out? Is it before work? Is it after work? So that's the importance of preseason, and get comfortable with the ladies you're going to go through this with and get comfortable in the group. So that's why we're doing these week zeros. So there's a couple housekeeping items, if you will, and that's taking your measurements this week. The sooner the better. You get them, post them in the group. Of course, there's going to be the scale pictures. You understand what that mandatory Monday means, right? You hop on your scale, you take a picture with your phone, and you post that shit in the group. Sounds scary? Guess what? Nobody cares what your scale says. We don't care. I don't care what yours says. I don't care what mine says. I don't care. As long as you guys are mentally present and you're ready to commit, you're going to do that. And then the big, hairy, audacious, scary goal is what? Before and after photos. Actually, I don't call them after, but before photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, before photos. Everyone freaks out about the before photos. Am I going to have to post them on Facebook? Who's going to see them? Oh my God, I look like a crazy. Oh, I can't believe I've gotten this big. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't do it. Do I have to wear a bikini? Believe me, it's scary. We've all done it. She's done it.
Yep.
I've done it multiple times. I did it in a group where I didn't know anybody. Everybody I knew was from New Jersey, or the group I joined, everybody was from New Jersey. I knew but nobody. It was really scary, but something clicked in me when I posted those pictures. I knew that in the next 30 days, when I did it again, I wanted to have something to show for it. I wanted to have results, and nothing shows those results like those pictures. I mean, you can't hide from it. So I want you to take good, clean before pictures, and we will be posting a little tutorial type picture of how to post those pics, or how to take those pics. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So I want you to take one. You'll see it. It's going to show you take one from the side, take one from the back, take one from the front. Good, clean, clear pictures. And the other reason we do this is you could actually, now that you have a Beachbody account, you could actually join, or I want you to join, Take the Beachbody Challenge. And when you complete your program, you're going to post your before pictures in the Take the Beachbody Challenge website and send your after pictures to, and you win a free t-shirt and a chance to win a lot of money. And there's actually a tip about that we'll talk about. Okay. So do your before pictures and post them in the group. Karen Tarby is a member in our group. Hey, K-Tarbs. And she will actually be the one who sets up the event for the weigh-in. So for the mandatory measurement Monday, you could post your before pictures and your measurements anywhere. If you want to post them just in the group, that's fine. But for your weigh-ins, we do this for a reason. We set up events in the group every Monday. You'll see Karen post the event. You have to click going on it. It's still private because it's within the group. And that's where you're going to post those scale pictures. And we do that for a reason, because as you go along this process, maybe we get 12 weeks in, you could literally go back in the group and click on events and see all the past events every Monday as each week goes on. And you could go look at your old pictures and look at your old number. See your progress rather than scrolling through this group that's full of pictures and tips and stuff. We keep it clean and uniform, and you don't have to post to the actual page of the group, right? Is there anything else that we need to cover? I'm so sorry we rambled on and on and on.
We did.
Sorry, let me decline this. Sorry, it's just a crazy shit show over here. It really is.
As your challenge packs come in the mail.
So important.
Yeah, I know everybody gets excited. They want to open it up. They see their program, and that they pretty much a lot of times just see the DVDs and miss everything else in there. And so don't do that. You want to open it up. You want to read the material that comes with it. For one, there is a workout calendar in there. Follow the workout calendar.
Yes.
It's made by the professionals. There is a reason
don't
why
deviate.
They do things on certain days, so don't just press play on whatever one you want to do. Follow the schedule.
Like, I'm going to do Pilates every day. Like, no, you need to do the cardio, the upper body, lower body, whatever it may be.
And then also the eating meal plan info will be in there. And so that's where a lot of the questions that you may be having will be answered in there. So it's really important. Most of those pamphlets take maybe 30 minutes to read.
There's quick starts.
Quick.
Every single one comes with what's called a quick start, and it might reiterate some of the information we said here, but maybe it might be a little more streamlined than we were because we were jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
So that will be in there. Like I said, that measurement card. We're going to post a couple things in there. The other thing that I want to drive home, that if you are not using the 21-day fix container system that comes with many of the programs, even though you're not doing the 21-day fix, like I'm doing the Masters Hammer Chisel, I use the containers. If you're doing size, you could use the containers. Every meal plan comes with a way to incorporate the containers into it. If you're not using those, if you did not purchase those through Beachbody, which you could buy the containers just by themselves if you want them, or we'll post a cheat sheet. If you want a cheat sheet, We could post a cheat sheet. You don't actually have to have the containers. We could post a cheat sheet that says, you know, the red protein container is half a cup, blah, blah, blah. Greens is 1 cup. Right. So we'll post that. I just made a note of that. But it doesn't matter what you're doing. You have got to be tracking what's going in your body. So if you're not measuring and weighing and tracking on some platform what's going in your body, you're not going to see results. This is not a meal plan. Doesn't mean, well, I'm just going to cut out soda and eat healthy. Bullshit. We need to know portions. We need to know what's going in our body. You start treating your body like a machine, like science, it is going to start burning properly and functioning at its highest level. And that's what we want to get you to do. You're going to be eating a ton of food, like a lot. You might have to even set your clock to eat every 2.5, 3 hours because that's how much food you need to eat. This is not a starvation diet. This is fueling your body with proper nutrition and getting your body to burn fat in a different way than you've done before. It's eat yourself healthy. It's not starve yourself skinny. This is about building a strong, healthy body. So if you're not using one of the 21 Day Fix containers or using the cheat sheet that we're going to post in here, you have to be using like a MyFitnessPal app. You have to know your macronutrients. Doesn't matter if you stayed within 1,500 calories. What made up your 1,500 calories? How many healthy fats to proteins to carbohydrates is in that 1,500, and you need to use something to track it. I used to use the MyFitnessPal was my, I mean, it was my life. But it's a lot of fucking work. Like I was tracking a lot of stuff going on. Sorry, I'm cursing. It was a lot of stuff. So I prefer now the 21 Day Fix road. That's just, it simplifies everything. Simple, it's plug and play. And if you haven't entertained that idea, reach out to your coach, somebody in here. We'll post you a link. You could order it. It's like dirt cheap. They're like $14. But like I said, if you don't even want to order those, you could just use the cheat sheet. So please track your food. That's what a meal plan is. A meal plan isn't just I blindly eat what I want because I think I'm eating healthy because now I'm eating whatever, you know. Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be posting tips this week on food.
Yeah. So. Anything else? We totally ran long, 20-minute video. Yeah. That's okay. Welcome. We're excited. This could be a good group, right? We're thorough. We were starting off thorough. Anything else, sister?
Nope. I think we covered it.
Yeah, it's a lot of information. We will be posting tips. As we think of things, we will post it, and there's going to be files in the files section. Go snoop around. There's a lot of great stuff. There's PDFs in there that you could actually print out, and we will be uploading those tonight. All right. Welcome.